one's supposed to enter here. Let's hit it.
Ladies and gentlemen, our day in the sun has finally arrived.
Thank you.
And I, Grace Lynn of the Crossbell Times, am here to make sure you don't miss a moment of this monumental occasion. At 2 p.m. today, the signing ceremony for Crossbell's independence will take place in this very spot. What you are about to witness is going to be historic not just for Crossbell, but for this whole continent. Let's get some live reactions from folks on the street.
To tell you the truth, I never dreamed we would achieve independence again quite like this. It's been 2 years since we came under Erebonian control. 2 years that dragged on, yet flew by at the same time. I struggle to describe just how moved I am when I acknowledge that we are about to finally achieve our long-cherished desire. Now, if everyone would join me. 3 cheers for Crossbell!
Nervous is the short answer. We're all really busy trying to ensure everything goes ahead smoothly. It's incredible to think that everything we fought for is about to pay off. But I can't imagine we would have gotten this far if not for the efforts of the Special Support Section. As a fellow police officer, I'm beyond proud of them for all they've done for us.
Yeah! The SSS are awesome!
You guys are Crossbell's heroes!
Look, Speaker McDowell has arrived on the scene. Mr. Speaker, could you please tell us how you're feeling with the ceremony about to begin? I'd love to hear about the relationship between your beautiful secretary and the leader of the SSS while you're at it.
Race?
Not you again. The Speaker is a busy man, you know.
Now, I see no harm in giving her a little of my time. Crossbell can only take this momentous step forward thanks to the help of all who live here and our many neighbors. As both a government official and as a fellow citizen of this great state, I am deeply grateful to all who supported us. I hope that you will continue to watch over us as we walk toward our new future hand in hand.
The day is finally here, Guy. I know it took us a while. But peace in Crossbell is finally within reach. Though, this will probably be where the real hard work begins.
Hard's got nothing on us. So long as we're together, everything's gonna be easy breezy. You guys already put in 100%, and I plan on doing the same.
$110 is more like it, and you can always count on me for support. Watch over us, Guy, Lloyd, and all of Crossbell.
All right. I think it's time we got going. You and Kia both have things on the to-do list today, don't you?
That's right. I was thinking of checking in on Elia. It's only been a month since she finished rehab, and she's already got her engines running at full blast.
I'd be more worried if she wasn't doing that. But yeah, I'm meeting Shizuku at the guild.
Oh yeah. She's back home after evacuating to Reverie. Well, I'm on patrol before the signing ceremony begins, so I'll pop by to say hey when I'm close, okay?
That works for me. I'll see you in a bit.
Bye!
will finally be independent. Whatever work I have to put in to keep it that way will be worth every second. I'm here, now and always, as a detective and a proud member of the SSS.
Aha, there you are.
Lloyd!
Hey! So, Noelle, Wazzy, what brings you here?
I'm handling security detail. Kia was just here, right? I bumped into her at the signing ceremony site, and she said where she'd be going.
And I've only been dragged here because Archbishop Aralda will be present. This is all unusual, even by the church's standards. So they needed more bodies to make the arrangements less hectic.
Ah, come on. Don't act like you're just anyone.
Feels like it's been a whole lifetime since we've gotten a chance to talk, huh? But it's only been a month since the operation. We did meet up at the prince's wedding, but it got so busy after that we haven't had a chance to really sit down.
And all my running in and out of Arterias made me miss just being here. So, you know, it's nice to be home.
Hasn't been the same without you, Wazzy. And seriously, way to go, Noelle. Security detail for this is no small task.
Thanks. Couldn't manage it without you and the rest of the team, though.
Is that about cover your plans till the ceremony starts then? My end of the work is just about wrapped up, so it's gonna roam for a bit, bitch. Okay, I've got ideas since you're on patrol. Do you know Lloyd? We made the most of the meeting up like this and scoped out the city together. That sounds great. As long as you know I'm on a job, we can get everything, huh? I figure. It's gonna be nice doing some SSS bomb-related work, whatever the fuck she said. It'll be nice to change pace for me, sure, why not? Alright, let's go. Let's hit the streets. We my only plan stops are to see Kia and Cecile. Be nice if we could talk to Ellie, since I'm sure she's hard at work, or else hit Ruin. And we can figure out where to go first along the way. There you go, man. Was predicted by a miracle of zero and free to land or coming. Alright. Let's see their costumes. Caliburn, what the fuck is that? Oh. No. Huh. Realize guy bannings.
Now then.
So you're gonna hurt me? Fuck. And he's gonna murder me tomorrow. And, yeah, I need something. So we are. Oh. So that were. Oh, fuck. Yeah, have a nice day. Here. No script brief. Yeah. Face place in this game fucking suck. There's been Trails 1 and 2. It just sucks, man. It, like, where's Yuna's Commander Lloyd? Lloyd swimsuit. Got a pair of bear off out hat. Oh, nice. Hey, goodbye. Really doesn't look. It looks like his old. It looks like his old outfit he wore. I think he shouldn't wear. Ooh, nice swimsuit. She's got a nice booty. Crossbell Queen. Yeah, I think I'll keep that. What do you want, bitch?
Fancy running into you here, Father Wazzy. And you brought a couple of friends in tow.
Oh, hey, Scarlet.
If I remember correctly, she's...
Indeed. As you can see, I've managed to sneak away from my duties long enough for a hot date with my boy toy here. We'll be patrolling the city, so I leave the rest of our work in your capable hands.
Can you not say things that'll confuse her? You're the squire who helped us in the operation, right? Thank you so much.
We didn't have much time for introductions then, did we? Still, I've heard plenty about you. They weren't kidding about how cute you are.
Scarlet?
I'm just messing with you. Catch you later.
But you made my heart skip a beat. I don't think I ever met a sister with an iPad before. Makes her look like she could hold her own in a fight. She's one of our newest scribes, joining about the same time while as it happens. She used to be with a terrorist organization in the Empire. Even crossed out of Thor's old Class 7, if I recall. Yeah, she was as part of the terrorist organization. Still, she's got a gray hair on her shoulders. Talk about complete 180. But then again, I'm not sure what's harder, work with terrorists or working under you. And she seems to be enjoying her work quite a bit, I'll have you know. Now then, with my remaining work delegate, why don't we continue to see? Roger that. I found a shot. I'm steering him back. I see you've left the Hampshire Squires. Here in a second, Vince. It's gonna be more courtesy, yeah. Fair point.
Okay. No reason to go up this way toward mines.
You don't need to go far in for monsters, though. A ton have been spotted along here recently, so keep an eye out.
Will do. We wouldn't want to spoil the big day with a few careless injuries now, would we?
There! You got a chance!
What's that? It keeps flickering.
Come on, baby.
Special drama. South by demon that forms a shell of rock and soul, powers earth arts with his own internal energy.
Let's go.
Yeah.
No.
You have a nice.
Next set and... Come on! Battle complete! Nice job, all.
Nice. I did it.
Of course.
So it's not, was it?
No reason to go up.
You got a chance!
No.
Let's go.
Going in! Great work on that one, guys.
Well, you used to live around here, didn't you? Yeah, I lived in Bellhelm Apartments. It's vacated now. I still know plenty of inner people from here, like Oscar and Total Breakery, right? I said we know him just as well at this point, given how much he used to go on and on. Yeah, it just goes when you join us, this stuff you guys say. Right here, how about you say hello? She died. Okay. Crossbell Times Independent, Crossbell News, special feature. The road to signing ceremony. Today's one for his books. As it marks the signing ceremony that will reestablish Crossbell's independence once more. On this special occasion, Crossbell's Time invites our readers to join us in looking back at different periods in the region's history, leading up to the historic moment. Crossbell Autonomous State. As a vital trading hub dating back centuries, one located between the Reverie continents, two great powers, Crossbell has found itself wrapped up in multiple conflicts as its ruling authority. Places on numerous occasions, this pattern changed in 1134 when both Emperor Empire and Republic of Calvary became suzerain nations over Crossbell, while granting it an individual autonomy as a state for a long period afterwards. The conflicts that plagued the previous eras subsisted between the two countries. Yeah, this is not to say that things weren't perfect, however. Underneath the surface, international feuding continued, placing Crossbell in a difficult position as it came under strain from various directions. After Orbital Revolution took place, Mines became a significant producer of septium. Mines became a significant producer of septium, leading to the rapid spread of orbital technology within Crossbell. Became a significant producer of septium, leading to the rapid spread of orbital technology within Crossbell. These factors, combined with the state's geographic advantages, transformed it into one of its continent's biggest trading and financial hubs nearly overnight. Despite the many problems in the region during interim, it was a time of significant progress for the people in its own right. Indeed, many would argue that the spirit of freedom and famously characterizes that many Crossbellian citizens. Dates back to this very period. Independence in August 1204, Crossbell's Maritime Deed, or Croix, proposed independence for the autonomous state of the Westmere Trade Conference. Then, in October of that same year, vainly pushing aside opposition from both airborne and cavalry alike, the mayor formally declared Crossbell to be an independent nation. With him sitting at the helm as president, this development profoundly rocked the Zemirian continent, triggering civil war in airborne and economic crisis in Calvert. In December, Speaker Henry McDowell announced that the independence bid was rendered null and void. Several days afterwards, President Coyce was arrested, bringing in and Crossbell's brief time as an independent fucking nation, you bitch. Imperial annexation. Imperial annexation. Remember, nice. On January 1205, the Airborne Empire had quelled its internal strife, dispatched its army to successfully occupy Crossbell in the span of a single day. Furthermore, according to the terms of the treaty signed with the Empire, Crossbell lost its autonomy and subsequently became an imperial province. This in turn led the Republic of Calvert to invade Crossbell, unleashing a fresh flood of violence. Ultimately, the Empire's panzer soldier units in tandem with the actions of provisional military officers sent by the government impeded the Republic's advance, compelling it to retreat. In March of that year, Rufus Alvarez, assuming the role of Crossbell's first governor general, announced his merger into imperial territory, formalizing the province's annexation route right. From there, under the auspices of Governor General Crossbell was incorporated into the 8 metropolis plan, strengthening its political and economic ties to the Empire. In turn, all diplomatic tensions with the Empire were severed, shattering the sense of cultural diversity that had been long characterized the region as a sign of a long socio-political winter to come after the Great War. The Great War between the Airborne Empire and the Republic of Calvor saw the involvement of neighboring nations concluded on its second day in September 1206. This led the Empire to the fall of Crossbell, which sat on the front lines of conflict. Negotiations commenced between the Imperial government and Speaker McDowell pertaining to the promises of independence. Progress hit a road bump when in October remnants of the Imperial Defense Force, refusing to heed the Empire's withdrawal, as well as the now former Governor General Barry was called to stand down, took control of Crossbell City in an event that came as an immense shock to citizens. When Crossbell was on the verge of gaining its independence, with danger of cavalry military intervention looming, an operation to liberate Crossbell commenced in February of the following year, helmed by her support section and aided by the Crossbell Police Force. Police Guard for Sicily volunteered operation swiftly proved to be a success. The success overpowered Imperial Defense Force troops hold in Orcus Tower in a dramatic end of a two-year-long saga of Imperial occupation. Crossbell's current standing. Now on March 15, 2007, Crossbell is about to embark on a new chapter in its long and proud history. A signing ceremony scheduled for 2 p.m. this afternoon, Crossbell will once more become an Thomas Day. Unlike the previous incarnation, however, Crossbell will be beholden to neither Empire nor the Republic. Instead, the Holy City of Arteria will serve as a suzerain nation over it. What? Instead, the Holy City of Arteria will serve as, while guaranteeing the state's rights to complete autonomy. In practice, Crossbell is to be administered free of any political interference from both Empire and Republic, serving as a buffer zone between them. The arrangement is expected to help achieve peace in Western Samaria, as well as hugely contribute to future cultural economic advancements in the greater region. Arts Beyond the Countless Nights officially opening tonight. After last year's public rehearsal in February, special performance RNCL's hot new production Beyond the Countless Nights is set to officially open this evening in commemoration of Crossbell's renewed independence. Tickets sold out within minutes of becoming available, as members of the public are eager to watch its trio of leading dance perform live. A source in the troupe also stated that a special program headed by Ilya Potter is stated to debut in the coming days. Economy, IBC building repurposed again after serving for a time as a branch of the Rhineford Group. The company announced its intention to reduce its presence with the IBC headquarters building in light of Crossbell's re-independence. It previously occupied a bulk of structures, floors, space during the Imperial annexation of Crossbell, upholding its international reputation for attracting the world's cutting-edge businesses. The building located in the Boeing is international reputation for attracting the world's cutting-edge businesses. The building located in the northern part of the Harbor District will see its newly vacant floor occupied by the Calvert-based Verne Company. Verne had previously pulled out of Crossbell. The ZCF, whose international collaborations have expanded in recent years, will also set up the shop. Renovations to the building are currently underway in preparation for a full reopening next month. And hot new properties up for sale. Units inside the recently finished apartment complex built a new city block are on sale at new bargain prices. Located near Trinity Biller Bar that opened last month. Move in today for a life of refined relaxation. Okay.
Okay.
Remember, Craig just says, yeah, it's where our old acquaintance opened his law firm for being arrested. After that, the place was vacant for a while. Crossbell Town was apparently occupying space until recently. I had no idea. The former office of Grizzly Grim, aka Lawyer Ian Grimblood. Obviously, he was still a big help to us 2 years ago, but after Crossbow soon became our boat channel and we fell out of touch. All the more reason why you should go visit him soon. Pete. If I recall, everyone took Pete and Knack as his guardian, right? Yeah, Pete's been working part-time in the news agency lately. Long haven't seen him as said, so what brings you here today? We just happened to be passing by, so we decided to drop in. So the news agency is all over. Yeah, I was just doing the final checks for vacating premises, actually. Well, as soon as we got rid of Editor Jess, things got real lonely around here. It reminds me of how things were after Independence accident. I can imagine, I'm sure it felt like your world was turned upside down when he arrested Mr. Grimwood. So please don't say like, I don't mean like that. And right after everything transpired, I also resented him. But as time went on, I found myself able to face him. I even started visiting in prison, all because you guys managed to step in and save him from himself. I see. You're a tough kid, Pete. So you've been checking in on him over the past few years? Yeah, I am. Between work for news agencies, I've missed a few visits because he had penal labor. Between you and me, he was terribly worried about when you all are working on the ground against the Empire. I've been able to visit him since last year's occupation once. Every time science was must say that science was over. I plan to go visit him. I'm sure that he's truly happy about Crossbow Independence time. I'm glad he was. Give my regards. Still Vintage too, of course. Hey, yeah, have a nice.
Is it just me, or does the city feel extra happy today?
It's not just you.
Yeah.
The positivity in the air is almost overwhelming.
Well, can't blame everyone. We've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Huh. What a weird trio you guys make.
Hi, Randy. Hi, Murray. Doing well?
I'd say they are. Are we interrupting your date?
Date? That's not what we're doing. I was asking for his input on today's security measures as a valued former member of the Guardian Force.
Come on, be honest. Just say you're happy you get to spend time with me now that I've wrapped up my work in the Empire.
No! Stop making things up!
Well, is it just me or is it getting a little steamier over here? Knock it off, Wazzy. She can't have both of you messing with her. It's like he never left. I'm sure you'll be sorely missed at a branch campus, Randy. The operation was from your way coming back home, right? Yeah. To be honest, there's a part of me that would have liked to keep on a little longer as instructor, and that's like Randy. All that means you found our place. Oh dear, that's a great thing, yeah. It wasn't about struggles about getting so much by being there. Walking in, I never thought it'd become as important to me as it is. So I think seeing just how much kids can grow in a year because of you, as well as I see you did right by them. You absolutely did. This almost makes me wish I could have seen you in action. I bet you made him a strange instructor. Well, he did always have a knack for showing off his ropes at the Guardian Force. It's like he doesn't care, but he does a stellar job of caring for others and supporting them in all sort of ways. It was for me when I was under. She says I don't know what it was. Too late. Secret's out now, I'm afraid. Well, I didn't know about about you that much. That's because I don't. I was trying to objective perspective. That's all. It just means she's gotten worse at hiding feelings. It could be because he was away for so long. It's just her though. Anyway, let's keep all the good work on the job today, so the science ceremony will be a success. Do the force proud today, okay, Second Lieutenant? Yes, ma'am. Oh yeah, I almost got something in all the hustle bustle. Rain Uni wanted me to pass along a couple messages.
Congratulations on Crossbell's re-independence. Once things have calmed down a bit, I'd love to be able to visit. Can't wait.
I wish I could be there for the signing ceremony, but good luck with security. Next time I'm home, I'll be sure to drop by the SSS HQ with some souvenirs.
That's what I said. Now we got something to look forward to. I'm sure there's no shortage of work to be done for everyone at Thor's. That's an understatement. They've been flying all over again by trying to help it get back on its fucking feet. He went back ahead of me once the operation was over. So he came up with one of her missions not long after. She wanted to prioritize that. Unity was, was something of an SS hopeful, wasn't she? I didn't even see her in the original games. Yeah, she's been coming back to Crossbell for good after a fucking operation. Ultimately, she wants to stay at Thor so she can graduate. She's always been the type to see things through. I'm not surprised. I was worried when she first went to the Empire, but it all worked out in the end. You two were pretty good friends, weren't you? Makes sense or so. Like, you're so earnest and sincere that I could never get bored running left. Oh, hush. But yeah, I was the one teaching her how to use gun rays when she was at the police academy. We got to talking, then it turned out we had a lot in common. I love for keeping animals back even the SSS. It makes me happy knowing she's found her own path in life. Same here. Hopefully she and Reen will be able to come by soon. With how hard they work, they'll get done in no time. That means we can't afford to slack on sprucing Crossbell up, though. Gotta make it nice and pretty for him. Yeah. Oh, everyone, it was Lloyd and pals. We just finished making some limited edition bread stuff across the imprint here to try some. Sounds great, thanks. They're great. So cute. Don't mind if I do. I hear you push stuff lately. That bread is selling, but you've been making nonstop for days. You can end up re-aggravating your injuries. Lying not bad, you work too much. The injury you suffered during the war so far, the Oscar, I thought you made a full recovery. Sorry, man, my wounds healed up, doctor cleared me and go back to work. I think man, look out for you. Don't play yourself. When you were first injured, they say you might never bake again. Just because you heal enough to get discharged and come back to work doesn't mean you be careless. Well, I mean, you can only count for 2 hours. I don't really care about him. There's a door and a little boss over here. That's not all. Okay. Good job. Yeah, I hate monsters. I bet you some bully shit. Here. Yeah. This is you guys. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Ruben represents you. And Noise lives next to your brother. And play plates. Yeah. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I'm really proud of her. Yeah. I'm not interested. Yeah, this is how you want, yeah. They share a room? Where's the fucking bed at, man? Yeah, there needs to be more than one fucking bed. Y'all see the same fucking bed, that's what I'm telling you. Like, what I'm saying is, yeah, I just, yeah, these guys are stupid. Y'all sleep fucking together. No, they just went in here and fucked everything up. Came and fucked everything up. Yeah. I'm so glad you're fucking back. And that's weird because we're 12 at this point. Yeah, you don't fucking get out.
All the banners around town have Crossbell's emblem again.
Yeah, makes it feel like we're back to normal.
Even I'm compelled to shed a tear seeing this.
Oh, yeah.
Now then.
Here.
Now then.
Moonless Morn. Chapter 1, Snowfall Encounters. The girl ran, though her lungs burned with each step that crunched into the packed mountain path grass, profound enough to hear it even through the subdued effect of snowfall. She ran. Her attire, no doubt, contributed to her body's protest, for there was far more of her tan skin to be seen than there was cloth. The startling marked her as one who hailed from a foreign land, and yet the coldness in her eyes, cold shades of her hair, did equally as much to melt her into the dark storm surrounding her. There were enough to fence me in from every angle, but the wind tells me to keep on ahead. The frames 3 times greater than any normal pack were in pursuit, their eyes bloodshot. Their chase unrelenting. Yeah. No. In the midst of the chase, the girl would pivot, fire, and bolt from her bow gun. This had no effect on her pursuers, but neither did it slow her. When the moment was right, she would twist in the air, fire, and let the momentum of her shot thrust her backward till she landed and pushed forward. Her agile, wild motions held a practiced polish of one who had long challenged to prevail mountainous terrain. No. The wolves pursued, and despite this, charging over, the brethren fell by her bolts, with a session that elicited from her strange twang of compassion. They had to ban them. They didn't stop now. She imagined must have Most of them meant they couldn't stop, and someone set them on this trail and made it matter of survival. Guess I'm the only one with my life on the line here, but compassion would never triumph over obstinance. Putting the book secured in a waist pouch with her bow-held hand, while got a single trickling around her neck between her and her other bolt-ready finger, she continued. The elements knew something of obstinance, the thinning air as she climbed upward. The wind-swept snow, now more ice than powder, the numbness of her upper body for both despite the fire of her spirit and the blood pumping through her legs. She could persevere, but whatever the mountain was or wanted to be fucking be, what would be was a tall, rocky face with a jut that was far too tall and far too angular for her to do anything but stop seconds. The seconds on pause, all the wolves need to surround her. I said there was enough to fence me in. She gripped between her chattered teeth, but that didn't mean I wanted them to. The wolves crept closer in a slow, knowing manner. Well was aware that there was no path to freedom. The girl dismissed decided to deliver a questioning gaze at the sensual trinket around her neck. To her, the trinket was more than a simple accessory. It was tried and true companion. What to do, she mused for precious seconds. Not too much of a game with a bow gun in this moment was useless. The wait for death through sunken veins inevitable. The mastermind or formulated his chase had won. Or so they would have had eagles I spawned upon there. As those rewarded the girl's fortitude, a crisp gunshot rang through the moment, sending a flurry of falling flakes to scrambling. Two wolves collapsed on the ground in the seconds that fall. Gouts of blood-stained pure white around them. Startling, the wolves shifted their focus rapidly from the prey to their fallen comrades, then again to the source direction of the sound. The first to find it seemed to fall with the thundering clap of a second shot. "Run now!" cried a young man, his voice through the howling wind. No doubt the gunman. Indeed, the looping blockade that had seemed so insurmountable was now weakened enough that her own weapon could finish the job. She gave a small nod to her unseen savior between rushing. She gave a small nod to her unseen savior for rushing to the rest of the pack. The firing bolts between the sound of more shots from far. The soaring storm carried with it the scent of explosives. It came to the girl that the gunman's weapon was no modern orbital gun, but an old-fashioned muzzle loader, which begged the question: how were the intervals between firing and reloading so unnaturally short? There's a path over here. After confirming she had made her escape, the gunman slipped his upper half out from the shadows of a nearby crack and gestured for her to follow. Having traveled across many lands and encountered all manner of people, she knew from a glance that he was the single most reliable defender. She could have chanced to meet under the circumstances. He cut a fine figure with silvery hair that melted in the snowy mountaintop. His face seemed near chiseled from the marble with its sharp lines, accompanied by a hunter's eye that pierced as well as any of her bolts. Even the muscles that covered his tall frame were life and sculpted through practical training. He was, as she saw him, the fresh beauty of the mountain, and his crystalline storm in human form. Peeking through a heavy fur coat with the muzzleloader, she heard confirmed to be just the one despite its rapid fire. She entered his mystery, however, was somehow familiar. She felt to her even when they had never met before. They followed him into his rocky shelter, but perhaps the motion, perfect high from running to survive, had already left her. The moment she felt safe, the book at her waist slipped clumsily from its pouch. Her hands weren't free to catch it. With one hand still clutched the bow gun and the other trinket, the witchy-haired young man instead used the stock in hand for loading his weapon to shift the book's curse, pushing it to land on his own bags and saving them its pages from being dampened by the snow. Thanks, guess you saved me my book. You're welcome only for the book. The jury's still out on this if I saved you. He said it. Their attention turned toward the wolves. They had done more than recover from a surprise attack. A fellow pack had joined them, swelling their numbers a great deal. He took a closer look at the new situation. The scope was rifle, a slight twitch born from narrowing his eyes. As he focused, he then pointed to a small animal trail to his left and waited for the girl to nod in understanding before entering it. She was dubious of their chances against a larger pack, so it was he. She suspected certainly running down a route so familiar to their pursuers wouldn't get them out of their current predicament. I might have to stack the odds a little more in our favor. Taking a cylindrical liquid in both hands, she ran in the opposite direction from the young man toward the wolves. What are you doing? We've got to get. The young man's shout was drowned out by a sudden light shining through her fingers from the trinket's engraving. Shining through her fingers from the trinket's engravings. What followed was a fog thick enough that even the most perceptive wolves could see no farther than their own storm snout. As the fog continued to thicken, the snowstorm sailing the animal trail calmed up. A gentle flutter, then to nothing. Time to go, then, was all the girl said in response to this way, right? Yeah, we head over here and take a right. He never witnessed anything like this in his countless years on the mountain. He didn't know what to think of it, she noticed. Something the matter, I just wasn't expecting the fog to roll in. Someone up there must have really loved us, huh? The young man guided her down the trail under snowy skies till they reached the flat, housing scant trees. Beyond it were more powder-topped mountains and steep cliffs. The threat was no more. It's hard to believe we lost him so quickly, he muttered. Suspicion evident in his tone. It's amazing how fast you can go when you see. She dismissed his misgiving, instead looking him over while considering his clothing skill and where they met. All 3 points had brought her to a clear conclusion. Thank you for your help, she began, but there's something I'd like to ask if you don't mind. I suppose I don't mind. With hesitance, his hesitance was the only thing that shook her certainty, but only for a brief moment. He must have been a little different from the others she knew of. For the rest of his traits were unmistakable. Are you a Matagi? His eyes widened in a surprise for a beat, then another, then silently he nodded. Speak thing. 72 mountain hunters. In the northeastern part of the Zemir continent, where the impact of gentrification was relatively minor, settled a culture considered unique by even by standards of a wildly diverse region. They worshipped Mount White Crown, a place known to have fostered countless ecosystems despite its harsh environment. And through living in the harmony of this mountain, they gave birth to technology and philosophies found nowhere else in the world. The Matagi were hunters of legend, known as song to have slain even the likes of dragons. Yet, though once quite far and right, and were revered for dedication to their art through their descendants, they were slowly becoming one of the many forgotten cultures scattered around the eastern edge of the continent. You fucking nasty bastards. While their ways were still handed down even in modern times, Nataki's village was nearly empty. Its population comprised mostly of the elderly. The youth had left the mountain to use their traditional methods in more lucrative areas like through basic guild as mercenaries for hire. Their legacy was fading with the times. As of now, however, the 2 relics to represent it were still featured predominantly in village square. One was a wooden carving of the mountain spirit worship at their yearly festival. Yet second, added in more recent years, the stone monument engraved with the name family crest of legendary hunter Keon Okis. And the time was just past noon. On this day, a young man was standing with these relics. He stood out further, still for his beyond his age and fine features. His hair carried a silvery tint to it rather than a Matagi's traditional fair white. His hunting equipment lay at his feet, leaning back against the earthen foundation that held these carvings. He stared up, not at them, but past to the cloudy sky, warming his body with sips from a gourd of amakazi. Already done hunting for the day, Trunlen can't think of another soul who would keep up with youth, and the other who had only aged with greater vigor and dignity as the years went. Went out to him. He was a chieftain, and he acted both as elder of the village and director of his group hunts. Afternoon quotas met, and income for the village is stable. Julian replied, hanging now empty gore around his waist as he did so. Those combatant merchants will just take just about everything well. Julian Eisen was the last of the villagers who could still be considered a youth in the eyes of the chieftain, whose roles to see their continued existence. This made him more valuable than a fucking high quality prey they often sold to supplement their needs. Now that's some fine work. Indeed, I'm sure your father will be very pleased. Flattery isn't going to get you anywhere. Afraid my answer is not going to change. Knowing well the conversation that was poised to follow, Julian reached down to sling his equipment over his back and turned his gaze toward up the mountain toward home. Oh, but I assure you, I meant nothing by it. I'm simply grateful we have a strong, young... I'm sure it was young, strong. Sure, hope I'm strong. Wouldn't doubt it for a moment. Couldn't possibly be otherwise with that kind of confidence. I mean, Julian maintained cool indifference throughout. Jamel's the side of a village elder scrambling to avoid a displeasing fellow. So much younger would be quite the spectacle. But the chieftain had his own reasons to persist in this behavior. He had no desire to be chieftain. In fact, he never desired the position from day one. Maybe he could be a new character in the upcoming names. There were many others who were more qualified than he, but one by one, these potentials led the Montaki's village for greater prospects. After a time, there was only him, and while he fulfilled what he could of his post, his mind was often occupied with finding someone suitable enough to relieve him of it. Julian was aware of this. How could he not be with such an unabashed display, making him twice as reluctant to accept anything said? Are you still worried about what your father said? Best not let it trouble you. Why not instead take a look at the people around you? Though the young man had no intention of doing anything simply because he was asked, Julian, perhaps guided by the blood running through his veins, did so. He saw Pelt's giant stung. He saw elders taking their weapons, back strong. He saw two men jovial from alcohol, sharing his rogue exploits of fun and old wounds. All things he was familiar with, all things he should have been used to. Dry in the sun, he saw elders taking their weapons, back strong. He saw two men jovial from alcohol, sharing heroic exploits of finding old wounds. All things he was familiar with, all things he should have been used to. These people recognize your strengths, but still, you come here every day. I'll keep it in mind. Excuse me, Jocelyn made for the village interest for any further discussions could be made. Being very conscious of the fact that he was running away, but this was all he could do before he could tell the chieftain what his plans for the future were. He would have to discover them for himself. His residence was a wood frame cabin of Western design that overlooked the Mataki's village. Though a bit of a walk from the rest of his residence, he never once entertained the thought of leaving the home his parents left behind. There was discovery to be found in these solitary walks. Things like the signs of spring's return after a long, harsh winter, or several traces of exotic game having passed through. Chance encounters, new discoveries, and the like were abound throughout this simple trail, as if one were to look closely. His father taught him, and these were never without value. Today's encounter required no cunning or to know. Any Otagi would have sensed the presence of so many animals, their number being far higher than what it was usual for the area. There had been a reason for it. Truman loosely placed his fucking hands around his rival, known as a Surub among the Otagi, a modified old-fashioned model from the Calendar Republic. He wasn't quite certain what to make of this anomaly, yet he would nevertheless have to investigate further and report science to Chieftain. When he found his source, he realized he needed more than a loose grip out of caution. He needed to be ready to fire. The presence of wolves so great a size was already a shocking sight on Mount Whitecrown. Near a minor number, rarer still was the person they were chasing, a girl whose clothing marked her as one of a foreign land. The lessons of his past echoed in his mind as he shifted silently into the shadows of a stone crack. Listen, Chunlan, the Matagi aren't solely hunters. We are protectors of this mountain, its bounties being blessings from Adios. His finger was on a trigger. The rest he muttered to himself aloud. We must keep it free from furies. He squeezed upon a fiery burst of the head. But a muzzle hot lead shot through the air, evaporating the snow. It passed through in an instant. Just as he intended, the bullet appeared as though it were sucked into the torso of a first wolf before exiting for the downing of a second. Chaos ripped through the pack. The young man knew that this was not a certain victory. While animals were driven above all else. But any break in their formations would be manufactured and most humans could react. Right now, he fired a second shot. The girl reacted by turning in his direction till their eyes met. Through the snow-tossed winds, he could still see the intelligence in their eye and her gaze. More than that. Even so, even to an unexpected degree, she was foreign. How could he not see confusion under these fucking circumstances? Fear for her life. He's out of her surroundings. Whatever was happening in this fucking mountain, she had completely clarity on what it was. Chulin's first true interaction with the girl came after she entered the crack where he awaited her, where he stayed a book that had slipped from her possession from falling to the snow. She made it, bitch, he thought to himself. He had indicated a path of escape to her, for her to follow, which she did with excellent haste. She must be some girl to have held out against those beasts. The sunlight was dyed with a hint of red as it looked down upon Mount Rychrome, where a large pack of wolves were racing along a high road. Several other packs, all being driven in the same direction, collapsed into just larger one until they melted into a massive swarm, you nasty bastards. A few cell behind them stood the one responsible for starting them, so leaving them with no way to opt out, no way to go, but frantically forward. Scattering all around him were the corpses of boars, bears, and fell wolves. And here I've myself another mountain whose beasts of revered repute have failed me. The man muttered with boredom, born from tedium, eyes scanning the cold carcasses right at his feet. The man's solid frame wrapped in red, and his hair, black and shaped thoroughly with unique patterns, would be enough to catch anyone's attention. But it was his skin that dwarfed these otherwise uncommon features. His face, neck, hands, palms, nearly every visible part of him save for his ears was tattooed in arcane symbols about himself the mind. So thoroughly covered he was that certainly it would not be a stretch of think that if his clothes were stripped and head shaved bare, he would still be covered. Right crown, and who would have thought to crown you? His lips curled into a sneer as he looked toward the mountain's peak. With no more game to hunt, you're as good as, what have we got here? Something caught his attention. He watched this something through the snow of grain tree, sneer twisting to a smile, a twisted light. So, you were hiding the fun elsewhere. Seems there's still hope for you yet. Mountain with a single effortless thrust, he pierced through a lone wolf that dared to resist him. His stone-tipped spear digging into the ground forever, pinning it to the earth. He then turned to walk with eager footsteps as he moved. A gentle red glow light across him through his tattoos, and a grin on his face. He mangled itself into a level of violence and thirst no human should be capable of. So they're Akainu people, pretty much. Hey, go, bitch. Is there a problem? Yeah. Oh, hey, there you are. The science ceremony's around the corner. You three must have been screening trying to Pro Street, huh? You can say that. You sound like you're in high spirits, Wendy. It looks like you have a lot of customers coming for you. That's because we're putting on a big sale to celebrate the occasion. Plus, it's a... Looking for a fresh start. I'm not saying our sales are through the fucking roof. Not that money is everything for us. It's not to see so many happy, smiling customers. That's great. It sounds like a really good business opportunity. I think it means nothing strange or unusual has happened here. Not that I'm aware of. Everything has been the same old. I guess that means you guys aren't exactly to take it easy and let your guards down. Officer, anyway, I get it. In that case, why not give your orbmates a tune-up while you're here? Sure, good point, yeah. While you're here, I said by RC around for good reason, put a new version. Or you see anything such as that? A lot from what I can tell you guys try to bring your slots down. You should be able to equip stronger course than you've used before and get up to slot level 3. Give me a sec. I know I've got some test samples lying around here. These have upgraded quartz. Just want to look at the world. No, it's just what friends do. Thanks. I'm sorry. Yeah, make sure you avoid this piece of shit. Oh, I might be safe. Yeah, I'm not, Go for transplanter. He's in his fucking skull right now. I don't know if I should give it to Ellie. I'd probably get Ellie. She might benefit more than I could. Hey, we have these people are crazy. Nice. Wow, it looks real spiffy now. Warms my heart seeing this place again. When did that sign get back up? After we repossessed the valley for Imperial Army, countless cities pulled together. It was returned back the way it was before. I had no idea. And we're all so loved. Hardly I used to call you bargain bin bracers. All that means to me is we worked hard enough to win them over, and you guys were a big part of making that happen. Looks like looking up at his home room, Mr. Really home. Can't blame me if I know because it's like second home, exactly. Since you here want to go inside, yeah, it's cheap. This is cheap, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Strolling through here makes me feel like I'm back on the job with you.
It feels like it was just yesterday, huh? I bet the rooms haven't even changed.
Both your rooms are still the way you left them. Why not check them out and see?
Oh man, I could rest. Yeah, for free. Damn it. No. This is Randy's room. Hey, he's right. Yeah, why would there not be more? I'm gonna read it. Ellie's family. It's your mom. We saw her mom last game, but her dad. This is one of Shattered Mitch figure. Talk about making it pressure. Those just rare. People say one of her condoms was a gift for her. She would find it. That she might grow out of Vichy by now. Some things never change. Fuck these people. Oh, complete. Kia's room. Okay, Rook rolls so they actually can't cry. So, okay, so it's get the fuck out.
Lloyd, hitting the pavement with Noel and Wazi, huh?
I say it's Chief Sergei Ruan. That sounds like a fucking Sergei is like a Russian name, but Ruan is definitely Chinese, so it must be half.
How goes the patrol?
So far, so good, Chief. And hello, Commander.
I didn't realize you'd be here when we stopped by.
Well, surprise. I had some business to attend to here. You're assisting the SSS, then? Security detail has mostly been handled, so I don't suppose that's a problem. Is it just me, though, or are you more gung-ho with their business than with the CGFs?
Is that how it seems? I've never really thought about it before. Well, if you like, I like to range have you turn right transfer to the SSS again. You really mean it? Wait, hold on. I'm sure the SSS is special to me, but I'm fully committed to CGF. You know that, Commander. What did I do? I was only teasing. I'm trying to blow young too much. I say you're not the one here. Yeah. When Chief having to see a little Ronnie was with Commander while the kids are away. I mean, I know you two were divorced years ago, but some playing with two heartstrings, aren't they? Knock it off, Wazi. We shouldn't be prying your private lives. That's the only reason I'm dying now. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm here for business, not pleasure. We're discussing some of the details surrounding the signing ceremony security. Hell on your plate, bitch. You have to come all the way here, you know. Is that consideration not here? Or are you simply bitter I interrupted your quiet time? Would you rather be smoking a day away? Having faith in your subordinates is all well and good, but every leader knows there are times when you must lead by example. Now listen here, Lady I. Don't call me lady. You're not getting any younger, Sergey. Isn't it about time you finally quit that sucking habit of yours? It will only... I get it alright. Damn, talk about my boss, Sonya. That was awesome. Sorry, she got you whipped. By the way, has your runaway member showed at all, bitch? Afraid not, bitch. I hope we would by now. Hope he would by now. I'd have called a UNT go back here in an instant. What a shame. Been too long. He could at least make it back for signing someone. Who are you talking about? Wait, is that about Zeit? They showed up to help during their operation last summer. Disappeared again as soon as it ended. Tio and Kia really miss him. I wish he had an idea where he went. Well, he's still a holy beast at the end of the day. It's only natural he wouldn't want to get his paws dirty and make out his business. Maybe seeing it and Crossbell is liberated his final mission. Not that I think of my business what he does. I don't think a lady upstairs has any rules regarding where he was stronger. I would hope not. Zai is still registered as a police dog. He still belongs to SSS. I'm sure we'll see him again someday. Yeah, me too. Well, if your show is one around, I'll give you a call. Don't let it bother you too much, though. There's still plenty of work to be done around ceremony and all. You haven't started the police are put in charge of security for date. The CGS will have new stations thought the city to provide you support, but you would be one to keep your guard up. Roger that. We will. There's nothing our two departments can't do when working together. I just like fucking. Hey, I'm just gonna. Yep, he just wasted our fucking time. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna waste it. No, I'm not paying now.
Nice to see the transcontinental railroads open back up.
With all eyes across the continent on us, security's on high alert for the ceremony.
Yep. Nothing will get past us.
Oh, it's Rex. Hey, you guys still didn't see. You're right. You're familiar with Beer, aren't you? You're actually Imperial Cross. Also the front lines. Now you're on guard. He's got a career here. What? Yeah. Hey. Yeah. You like it. I'll pay for it.
It's a madhouse around here.
I hear they're going to put on a big sale across the city once the signing's over.
That sounds fun. Maybe I'll snag some souvenirs for my coworkers.
Well, look who it is.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Crossbell branch of the Bracer Guild.
It's good to see you looking so well, Michelle. Is Kia here?
She is indeed. The little princesses are both over there.
Oh, hey, Lloyd!
Hello. It's good to see you again.
Likewise. You look well, Shizuku.
Aw, thank you. So do all of you. I may have had to leave Crossbell for quite a while, but it's lovely to be back.
You've really grown since I last saw you.
Ario said you take shelter in Remeferia, right?
Yes, that was just before warrants were issued for him and all of you. I still feel awful about how easy I had it, relatively speaking, when times were so hard for everyone.
You've got nothing to feel bad about. The letters you sent us really kept us motivated when things felt bleak.
Yeah, it's like you were right there cheering us all on. So be happy, okay? I know we're extra happy to be able to see you again.
Aw. I feel the same.
Oh, my heart's about to burst.
It's been a hard 2 years, but moments like this make it all feel worth it.
We couldn't agree more.
Oh, hey there. Perfect timing.
Welcome back, Father.
Thank you, Shizuku. And Michelle, we're reporting in.
I need, and we're all fair, and therefore, I take it you wrapped up all the work that need to be done outside the city. Yep, the monsters are slain, and jobs and armor work on mines and everything else are done. It all took longer than we were hoping, but now we should focus on the ceremony. I guess you must have left early in the morning. It's all said and done. We really are all hard workers. That's amazing. You just do our jobs. I'm a little tired. There's nothing a bit of love from Kia and Shizuku won't fix. What? I was playing a spell. A hug with you. Will it ever? Reporting first. Report first, hugging later. Yeah, we got a lot of paperwork to do. We'll see you all later, everyone. Don't take away from my darlings. That's a little car, I tell you. It takes one to know one. Anyway, thank you for your efforts, Arios. I'm so glad Gail's back here to cover it. I'm going to say the same to you and SSS. It does feel like a long time since Gil was able to operate here. I believe the situation started to change for Barry elsewhere too. It sure has. Nowhere else is it more obvious, and everyone in the government's crackdown started to end. The Guild started sending personnel from the surrounding areas there in an effort to rebuild a presence there. So all good news coming from Calvert. Like the rumor that somebody might be about to unseat the purple lightning for title of youngest A-rank bracer. They're talking that my master, the immovable, and then move for an S-rank 2. Wow, talk about shaking. And S is the unofficial rank. Given to only a handful of the continent's capable bracers. It's very impressive. I'm glad the future started looking brighter for you all. We're also woefully understaffed, though. We don't even have Winston's help. Don't worry. We'll back you at the best of your village. We want you to have as much as possible. Let's do that. Alright, you're a dad now. Congratulations, Scott. Thanks for well wishes. The birth wasn't long after Crossbell's delivery. But you're right, I can't let our kid down. I hope you'll be able to share some of your wisdom with being a good father with me, Arios. I'm not sure I'd advise using me as a parental role model. It's clear the real test for Crossbell is yet to come. Given the unspeakable crimes I committed 2 years ago, not sure how much of a part I deserve to play in it. Oh, father. Sure, he wouldn't be able to forget so easily. After all you've done to help us become independent and free, surely you earned a second chance. As a precedent for sure, there was a coup ringleader in your borough pardon for his help in fighting off terrorists. Of course, given the kind of man you are, I realize it's not that simple for you to exile everything you've done.
Let's do what we can together, Father. I know you aren't ready to forgive yourself, but until that day comes, I want to be the shoulder you can lean on. You've always been so supportive of me, so I just know there's nothing we can't face so long as we face it together.
Shizuku.
We'll do all we can do, too!
Of course. We'll always be honored to count you among our allies, Arios. We're all charged with protecting the people of Crossbell. So let's do that. For them, and for Guy.
The CGF will be right there with you, too. We're all united in wanting what's best for Crossbell.
We've all just got to do our jobs the best we can, and everything else will fall into place.
Perhaps you're right. You really have grown strong, Shizuku. I almost mistook you for your mother for a second.
Oh. I'm happy to hear that.
I see the SS growing more dependent than I ever could imagine when you all started. If you need something, just hit your old pal Michelle up, and I've got your back like old times. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks for support, yeah. I like Aola. Yeah, he knew what he was doing. Mom went to prison, never dies now. No. You don't talk some of this? Yeah. You'll still in Airborne, yeah. Bitch. Yeah. Wow. Just hit me. My help. You will never be like a bad kid. He has paid his stuff. He has paid his dues to society. Bullshit. There's a little bit of heavy interest indeed. I take a U.S. official on patrol around town. Hope you're not getting any grief like this today. Miss Busell here, I have a report. Is he all? Yeah, I've forgotten you're a part of the Lloyd. Yeah, joins matter of circumstance. I wouldn't consider it legal. Oh, come on. Well, there's nowhere for him to go, but we can see all sorts of biggest y'all really. Your own puppet ever sees you no matter where you go. Well, never asked this. But hey, being popular is up in the boom for investigation, so it's a bit of a life choice now. Her Lloyd and Linkler coming over here, but recently bolstered their lineup. May even have kind of offers free chance to new kind of. So go ahead and take them. Here you go. I figured the notebook was probably worth it, so when you start now, thanks. Besides, yeah, eat your careers every now and then. We should go fishing here sometime. Now, really, whatever time works for you, we'll be happy to tag along. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. In that case, I want to see what Ross capable of. Yeah. I forget. Wait a minute, I'm an idiot. I'm probably not going to use a dragon instance. Man, I feel like an idiot. I could sell half of this. I could sell a lot of this shit. I'm never going to run out of money. So right here, for not even being lunchtime, yeah, I see drinks are already starting to flow too. What is it for celebration? I think people can be given for. Wait, is that who I think it is? Oh, 3 cheers for independence. Cheers. No boost for me. Sorry. That's a civic center. Live, huh? Who would have thought that's where you end up, old Dino? Hey, people can always change if they put your minds to it. Damn right, we're living proof. Everyone has changed way more than anyone else.
Different day, same BS from you guys.
Everyone having fun over there?
Hey, it's Wazzy! I thought you said you were busy. We'd given up on you showing your mug.
But here you are with a side of the SSS and a Guardian Force chick.
I should have known you'd be the loud ones in here.
It's funny seeing former gang members having a good, clean time like this. Especially...
You know.
Hey there, Bannings. Can't even take it easy on a day we're supposed to be taking it easy, huh?
If only this is my job, like it or not, but it's good to see you again, Wall. You're looking well. I've been meaning to thank you for helping out Liberate City last night. Nah, I don't sweat. I was just doing my job, same as you. You and the CGF chick done for your business at the cathedral, Bozzy? Yes. Scarlett happily volunteered happy it's going a bit far. More like she realized doing it for herself was going to be easy and leaving it to you. Here as much. I'm really coming to appreciate just how hard Abbas had it with this guy. Hey now, I'm only like just people I trust. I'm so lucky to have so many good people to depend on. I kiss you all. I feel like my brain needs a shower now. You want to share the class with you? Keep staring, Bandit. Sorry, I remember hearing your eyesight wasn't what it used to be during last month's operation, but I'm still not quite used to seeing you with glasses on. Oh, we totally get you. We're still in the same boat. The glasses are meant to make you look smart, but this guy's wearing them is like putting on lipstick on pig. Here, so you can tell he's still the same wall deep down. You gotta disrespect, bro. You ain't gonna pull them off. Can't, alright. I don't give a shit whether they shoot me or not. They're proof that I fell as low as a guy could and glide right back up again. A man's gotta have his pride, and a real man ain't gonna lose it just because a couple of knuckles sneering at him. Can't argue that. Damn, that sounded cool. So like the wall of Vald we all know and love. So proud of you. You beat all the after effects of that drug. You spent 2 years studying so hard, you let it eat into your sleep. And now you and Scar can even stand in for all of us at Squires. You should have your whole eye for all you've done, but the glasses still don't suit you, Star. You were so close, now I sound like a dick, so close, but just you wait. I mean, you're not. I'm gonna make them stronger than you one day, mark my words. I ain't taking back that promise I made when I started my training. I'll be waiting. I don't think it'll ever happen, but I'll be waiting. No. Here. Congratulate. They get better. Yeah. They get along a lot better these days. Yeah, they were always kind of similar, but it sure seems like they changed a lot for better the past few years. Nope. It's hard to believe how different Walt is in particular. But man, Walt hitting the book so hard. Ain't got time to see that's crazy talk. Charming picture too. That's a real badass move for him. I'm guessing pigs have been flying Artera for a while now. You guys need to shut your damn traps before I make you shut them. Yeah. I think that was because of the gnosis he took back in Zero, I think. It messed him up. I keep remembering I have as much money as I ever need in this fucking game, and I always feel so retarded. But I'm on easy mode too, so you know why?
Let's get cooking. Did I miss a step?
Yeah. Close guys. Eat. Yeah. Go. Yeah.
Who says no to home cooking? And there we have it.
I'm glad to get rid of that fourth one. That was just retarded. What was even the point of having a fourth one, man? That was just fucking stupid, man. She in here? Vipers, yeah.
Look, even Mishy's celebrating with us.
I wonder if they staged some kind of Michelin event here for today.
Ooh, let's go say hi.
What's your at? It wasn't mine.
I bet we could fish here.
How much you want back?
A bite. This'll be good. Oh well.
What's up, man? How you doing?
A bite. This'll be good. Oh well.
That's all. Yeah.
A bite. This'll be good. Oh well. I bet we could fish here.
Just a radio station. I heard radio took over this building after the Colonel station left. Colonel Cronco was the name, yeah. Real dramas. They're a newcomers game, but the game's pretty low, yeah. Well, okay. We always with loyal customers because they like. Tita!
So you know, I'd like to look into revamping the overall frame for the next prototype. I'm still intrigued by wanting to implement the Foundation's latest tech into it.
Sounds like it's gonna be a real head-scratcher, but that's half the fun.
We'll likely need the RF and Vern Company's cooperation to draft out the concept.
Absolutely. We plan to hammer out the finer details after the signing ceremony, so we can...
That whole conversation's going straight over my head.
I know that younger blonde-haired girl's from the Liberal Kingdom. Didn't realize she's in Crossbell. I don't know the other blonde in the lab coat, though.
Whoa. The hell you doing here, Bannings? Haven't seen you since Shara and that idiot's wedding. Doing well? I know the ink ain't dried yet, but congrats on Crossbell's independence.
Thanks again for coming. It's usual for everything went down on Airborne. And we started briefly at the wedding. It's nice to see you. I'm Noel. I'm Vazzy. Heard about you from Kevin. Yeah, I've heard a bit about you guys through the grapevine too. You're rising up the ranks of the CGF in your Dominion placer. Right now, it's not hanging around anywhere, is he? Or he quit his job at your branch campus? He's here. Yeah, he came back to the SS. Two fought together during a railway guns incident in Orzinchu. So you know what he said when he saw me. Guess we read his guy together. Yeah, I like the guy. Plus, I owe him one since he's going to show her Tita. Oh, your little girlfriend, right? And I heard you were like siblings. No. I heard in the beginning, but now maybe you're master boards keep your hearts apart. Oh, really? Legit priest my ass. What the kind of BS he's spreading around the church? Just ignore what he said. As for us, we'll be in Crossville for a few days. You see if you can grab Randolph so he can go out for drinks. I'd be up for getting to know you guys and SS better. Sounds great. I'll let you know when I'm free.
Hey,
Speaking of
Fred,
which, about...
I don't remember saying you could slack off.
Whoa.
Oh, hello there. Long time no see, Lloyd.
Yeah. Long time no see. And,
I thought I made it as clear as your face is stupid, Agate. The only reason I let you come is because Tita is in need of a research assistant. You've got a whole lot of nerve working that jaw with some other group in the middle of a meeting.
What do you expect? I don't know shit about what you're talking about. It'd be one thing if it was like the activation test we started off doing, or you wanted me to do some heavy lifting, but...
No excuses. That's one ding. 2 more and you're on the first flight back to Liberl. And I hope you love the outdoors, because your flight is going to be through my special Crossner catapult. Ha ha ha!
Was that the huge hunk of junk you made me carry all the way over here? Oh, just what is your damage, woman?
Mom, stop! Can't you behave while we're in a whole other country?
Well, who is she? She's technical advisor at ZCF. First Erica Russell. Damn, she's damn hardcore, brutal. Fuck. Mess with Agate like that. She's kind of a bitch, but she's hot. For her, Albert Russell's her father. And she's just a little obsessed with her daughter, Tita. She joked on me a bit. So you're discussing plans for the next orbital gear, and this is the 4th generation, you said? Went over to 3 and X now complete. We're more than ready for orbital gear 4. It's talk for the whole tech world right now. With the Epstein Foundation, ZTF, and RF, and Universe coming to get involved. We've only just made our first prototype, though, so there's no chance. The finished product won't be anything like we have now. I'll be meeting with Alyssa after the signing ceremony. Our first step. Talks are also about to get involved now. How we plan S4 much bigger than we realize. It's a huge deal, really. With so many partners to negotiate with, I doubt products will be smooth. It won't. But I think major changes like Crossbell become infill and help inspire even more change. There's no better time than even after bitter wars to research new avenues or brighter, peaceful fortune. So I believe at least. It makes sense to me. Well, it's hoping here's the open is what it comes to. If you need our help during any part of it, you come to us. I wouldn't hesitate. We might be sitting among the continent's new generation of top engineer minds with all puzzling through. That's why I wanted to survive to get him the Emperor here. Today's finally come when my peerless princess has left the nest to start up a big venture like this. Oh, my friends, not sure where we'd be happy about it or well in principle on this. Oh, Mom, please be happy for me. It won't be easy doing this and taking Thor's, but I'm determined to anyone to make it work. Besides, I got to keep me from getting in the weeds, right, Agate? You know it. Whatever you need, I'm there whenever you need. I'm always here for you, Tita. They really are close. Though they don't seem to have the innocent friendship Kevin made him out to have. Nope, they seem like a perfect couple. That's second nature to him. Maybe they've gotten closer since we last talked to him. Oh, just you wait, Agate Crossner. You'll never have my stamp approval. Better watch your back because one of these days. You know, maybe they should just stick to being innocent. Let's pretend we didn't notice anything. That bitch is crazy. Yeah. See you red. I thought you said next to my baby girl. Like that, your special spot. Oh, it doesn't matter? You can turn my word expression? No. I can see. Brown bear here. Hey, fuck. I swear to God. Exchange rate is real down. It's like 10.2. Probably because of war. Yeah, man. All right, guys. All of us from here. Brustin' Area 3 out. Peace for y'all. Then we got damn good one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.